bizarre.
Therefore a child.
I thought Joanna was childless. At least...
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait. Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many...
Hey, look!
A diary. I see. Apparently...
So, 'twas a love child?
Apparently so. At least, the father was a foreigner of another tribe. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations. Terrible omens. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational, the old woman. The nanny they'd hired.
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more...
Twould be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen.
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination and Joanna's love. The father, the nurse's diary concludes. Oh God.
Ugh. Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
However...
It can't be.
Let's see... Hey...
Let's stash that somewhere safe. This is...
Look! I don't like this.
Yes.
What? Here already?
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
This monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Oh, useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've let Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
what?
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see. When I look upon the world, people are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well. In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food! Come, my darling. It's time for supper.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last.
We break this tragic curse here and now. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an...
If we can figure out what it
Face
really
me!
is, we can win. Let's get after it.
Some darker arts.
I call upon royal power within! Oh, holy light!
Magic Seeker! For all that we strive for!
Hulkenberg's dazed?
Now accept your fate.
Remarks.
Slash!
Healer! Burn to ash!
Vitus power! With blade in hand! Is that all?
Hulkenberg's dazed?
Oh, power of kings!
Remarks. Heismay's in
No
danger.
holding back!
He needs healing now.
Try not to worry.
That helped. Twas needed.
Much thanks.
Captain,
Magic
we've got your
Seeker,
defenses
win.
down.
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg's
A defensive
dazed?
start.
Let's see how this plays out.
Remarks.
They'll not break my defenses.
He's about to collapse. Someone kill him fast. Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us. Wait. Staring at us? I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting. We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for... If we hit its eyes, maybe it
Now
won't move around
accept
so
your
much.
fate. Ha! Die!
Heismay's in
Power,
danger.
I shall vanquish
We need
evil.
healing now.
Thanks. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's
Won't hold
dazed?
back!
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her
Maybe
mark.
not. Let's go! Roar! Night! Freeze!
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Rancor!
I call upon royal power within! The power of fire!
Magic Seeker! Lightning! Night! Oh, shards of ice! Is that all?
I refuse to die yet!
Someone kill him fast!
I'll use what I must. There's a better way. Oh, power of kings! Perish!
Critical hit!
I shall
Hype's a real enemy!
Are you well?
That helped.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Hulkenberg's
Let's say Magic Seeker!
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Still here? For all that we strive for!
Hulkenberg,
Big
pull
dots.
yourself together!
Guarding seems the wise move.
Ready for impact! I shall defend!
He's about to collapse! Someone kill him fast!
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts. I dare say we've made our
Not going
point.
anywhere like this!
I shall vanquish evil.
Thanks. Plus needed.
Quite a boon.
It's okay. Lightning! Oh, power of heroes!
He's about
Ridiculous!
to collapse! Someone kill him fast! Heismay's in real danger. He needs
Oh,
healing now!
power of kings! 'Tis best used.
I can't afford... Healer! Perhaps not. This calls for one of these.
Let's go! Roar! With blade in hand!
Thunder! So you're
He's about to
strong!
collapse! Someone kill him fast!
Rancor!
Heismay's in
Are you
real danger.
prepared?
He needs
Try
healing
not to
now.
worry.
I knew you'd help. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's
Come
guard
forth,
is down.
royal soul! Ice Knight! Freeze! Worthy foe after all.
Is it staring at someone? Stroll! They've
I'll
faster
use what I
defenses.
must. Some darker arts. Formidable indeed.
Burn to ash! They die hard!
Captain!
Magic
he's got
Seeker,
your defenses
the lightning!
down.
All
Now
right.
we won't know
How's
where we
that?
are.
Is everyone all right?
Come on, this
They'll
is our
not
chance.
break my defenses.
Eat. Rancor!
Healer! Oh, healing light!
Thanks.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Let's stay calm. Let's go! Roar! Oh, power of heroes!
Look! The eyes are back!
Eat. Some darker arts.
Are you prepared? The power of fire!
By this power! Scour! Night!
No.
For all that we strive for! Is that all?
can't afford to hold back. Here!
I will fight. I won't hold back. We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
Quite a boon.
My thanks.
Observe the enemy. There!
I need this. I will survive.
Moving to the rear. Let's see how this plays out.
I'll get some distance. I can take it. To the rear guard. I shall defend.
Forward. I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
Healer! To the fore! Could do with this.
The Magic Seeker! Wind! Come! Not now. Charging in! Let justice prevail!
Nice dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll. Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Oh, power of kings.
No holding back! Are you well?
That helped. 'Twas needed.
Much thanks.
Heisman, they
Let's
dropped
go.
your defenses.
Let's try this.
I owe you.
Is everyone all right? Oh, power of heroes! Oh, shards of ice!
Think?
Nice one, Captain. Stroll's dazed. He won't land any attacks like this.
Rancor.
Heisman, they've dropped your defenses.
This should work.
I won't hold back! This should work.
Captain,
Let
they've
justice
got your
prevail.
defenses down.
Is that all?
Stroll's dazed.
Falling back. I
He
stand
won't land
ready.
any attacks like this.
Stepping back, staying on the defensive.
The freedom of a wanderer. Guard up! I'm stepping back. I shall be as a shield.
Advancing. Face me. I show no mercy.
I shall fight. Closing the distance, moving to the rear. Let's try this. Tougher than I thought.
By this power. Scour! Still up? But night! Freeze! They yet cling to life.
Think?
Stroll's dazed. He won't land
Oh,
any attacks
power
like
of
this.
kings. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Oh, healing light!
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
I won't hold back! Still here? Observe the enemy. Here! Worthy foe after all.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Here. Take all of them.
She healed the demon baby? Stroll's dazed. He won't land any attacks like this.
Eat. Slash.
This calls for one of these.
It's okay. We can do this. By this power. Wind!
Is that... Oh, power of heroes!
To the rear, a defensive stance.
Let's see how this plays out.
I will fight with ready for impact.
They'll not break my defenses.
To the vanguard. Magla gather.
The power of life itself is in my hands. Here!
Magic Seeker! Let's try this. By this,
Let justice prevail! Is that all?
Oh, power of kings. Destruction! Mandible bearing.
Could do with this.
thanks. Plus neat.
My thanks.
Let's set it up! Not this. Scour! A tough one.
Night! Oh, shards of ice! Still standing, I see.
Think?
Stroll's dazed.
Now
Why did he
accept
act
your
like
fate. Erupt! Formidable indeed.
Here!
Come forth, royal soul! Take it! Still up?
Night! Freeze! Worthy foe after all.
Stroll's
I
dazed.
stand
He won't
ready.
land any attacks like this.
Guarding seems the wise move.
The freedom of...
I shall defend.
Thief! Forward! Thief! Magla gather! Apologies!
Now I
Would you
shall
finish it?
vanquish evil.
That helped.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Let's go! A tough one!
Night! Oh, shards of ice! Still standing, I see.
I'll use what I must. Perish!
Last. I've mastered this path.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such greater heights.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Haisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
You'd have us cut off your head?
If that is your decision, I will accept it. However, that seems unlikely to clear Haisme's name. Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance, else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I'm choosing to trust Joanna. Right.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about...
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession, too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Heisme is... Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all.
Ha! I say.
Young man, I have a Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
I don't think that decision should fall to me alone.
I think everything should go to them, not merely a portion of it.
Quite right. After all, our primary objective here is getting ahead for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to...
All right.
Heisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you...
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be all right to tell Heisme the truth?
We've come this far together. It's fine.
Yes, I have...
So His Royal Highness lives?
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not... If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Right.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. But maybe I've found something better. So I'm gonna focus on that from now.
The mystical fairy, Gallic, through thy shared bond, bear this new power.
It's you and me. Our destinies are intertwined.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dash it inconvenient, but there's a... The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then...